guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a great day so far. So today's video is going to be my everyday makeup drawer for the month of October. I was going to skip this video this month, but I figured it really is a good way for me to try new products and rediscover old favorites and just rotate out my makeup collection, because I can definitely fall into like a routine when it comes to makeup and just use the same products over and over. So this is just a really fun way to switch out your products, try different products in your collection, and just rediscover old favorites. So before I jump into the drawer for October, I'm just going to do a quick recap of the products in last month's drawer. So if you want to skip the recap, I'll put the timestamp on the screen. So these are products that I'm decluttering from my makeup collection this month. I feel like these videos really do help me decide which products to keep and which products to declutter, because I have been trying to be really selective about which products stay in my collection. I feel like I always think that I love products, but if I don't use them for an entire month or two, then I feel like it's time to pass them along to somebody else, even if they are a nice product or I think I love them. So two of these products actually did expire. The Color Your Smile lip gloss from Whitening Lightning I've had in my collection for the longest time, so that one is actually expired and I did get a new one. And then the Jouer Anti-Blemish Matte Primer I've had for a few years, and honestly the scent is just really strong. I don't know if it was like that in the past, but I feel like it's just changed, so it is time to toss both of those. I do really like these 5 lip products. I feel like the formula and the products themselves are really great. I just think the colors didn't work for me, so I'm going to pass all of those along to somebody else. I am decluttering the Smashbox Shape Matters eyeshadow palette, which is sad. I love Smashbox products so much, but I don't have a ton of luck with their eyeshadows, so I'm going to give this to my mom because she loves matte eyeshadows and I know she'll love it. And I just have so many other palettes and so many different matte eyeshadows that I really just don't need it if I'm not going to use it. And then as for the Jelly Pong Pong eyeshadow trio and the Tarte finishing powder, I just have other things that I like better, so it's time to pass those along as well. So these are products that I'm taking out of my everyday makeup drawer. I'm just going to put them back into my collection to use them at a different time, but I love all of them and I will definitely continue to keep using them. You guys know that I love the Meet Matrimony palette from The Balm. I started using it last month or the month before and I think it's amazing. I've also really been loving this e.l.f. palette so much. I think the colors are beautiful and I love the formula. Same thing with the Essence Sun Club bronzer, and then the Laura Geller blushes and the e.l.f. blushes are definitely some of my favorite, but it's just time to try something different. These are also products that I'm just removing from my everyday makeup drawer this month. So I'm definitely going to keep using all of these products. I feel like a lot of them are just products that I reach for in the warmer weather, or they're just things that I just haven't been using lately. So I'm going to put them back into my collection to use them at a later time, and let's jump into the drawer for October. Okay, before I begin, let me just apologize for the state of my nails. They look horrible. I'm a nail biter. You guys know that if you've watched my channel, but whenever I try to film these videos, or whenever I do film them, I try to apply like press-on nails or get my nails done because they are so ugly and I hate them more than you do probably. I know that so many of you guys don't care, so just disregard this if you don't care at all. I just didn't have time today to do them or to like go get them done before I filmed this video, and I wanted to make sure that I filmed it this month. So unfortunately, that's what I have to work with. So let's start with lipsticks. I keep lipsticks in these 2 containers, and these are all of the ones that I either added last month or I just keep in here every single month. So I have a lot of nude shades. I have some really easy to wear like natural colors that are just simple, and then I do have some pinks. I don't really have a lot of dark colors. I don't know where they went. I added some in last month. They just kind of made their way back into my makeup collection. I don't usually reach for dark colors on like an everyday basis, so I just kind of open up my makeup collection when I want to use them, but these are just great options for everyday use. So I am going to be adding in the IT Cosmetics Vitality Lip Flush in the shade Damsel, which is a really beautiful nude. I haven't really worn this one a ton, so I definitely wanted to try it out and see how I like it. I'm also going to be adding in the e.l.f. Lip Balm in the shade Nude, which doesn't have a ton of color on its own, but it's great if you put it over like a drying matte lipstick to just add a little bit of shine and hydration, so I can't wait to use this one. I'll do a quick run through of close-ups of the lip products that I keep in this section right here, but not a lot changes from month to month. It's basically just like nude lip glosses or nude lipsticks that are really easy to wear, really simple to throw on over another lipstick, so I just like to keep them here for really easy access. So I'm going to be adding in these 2 liquid lipsticks. I have Stila's Patina and the Balm's Charming. I really like both of these and I just feel like they're so beautiful, so I can't wait to wear them again. I have this lip gloss and my Buxom lip gloss in the shade Dolly, which I've been using almost every single day lately, so I'm going to put them both in my everyday makeup drawer. This one has my name, which I love, so I just think the color is really fun. It doesn't look quite like this on the lips, but it gives you a really pretty sheen. Again, my face primers haven't changed a whole lot, but I did declutter a few, so these are the ones that I currently have in my everyday makeup drawer. I love all of these and I've been using them every single day. I am going to be adding in this Hourglass primer. I had some Ipsy points, so I redeemed them for this primer. I hope it works because I love the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. It's my absolute absolute favorite of the moment, so I can't wait to try this one. And then this is more so a skincare product than a face product, but a lot of you guys told me you really liked this, and I got it in my Play by Sephora box, and it said that you can use it as like a moisturizer and face primer all in one, so I cannot wait to try it out and see what I think. One more face primer, I have the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which I think I also got in a Play by Sephora box, so I am excited to try this one out. I love face primers so much, so I love trying them and kind of discovering my favorites and the ones that I don't like so much. So not a whole lot has changed with concealers. I have my e.l.f. concealer palette back here, my Becca Dual Coverage Compact Concealer, which I use for my face, and then I have my NARS concealer, which I'll mention it in my September favorites, or I already did depending on when this video goes up. It's my favorite. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't like it because of the price, but it is amazing. It's my absolute favorite. I still have the Too Faced Born This Way, which this one's a little bit more hydrating than this one. This one is full coverage. It stays in place. It's great if your concealer tends to crease underneath your eyes. And then I have the NYX HD concealer, which this one is definitely better than the NYX HD concealer, but this one is still a good full coverage option. So over here I just have different lip balms. This one is my favorite of the moment. It is the Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm. So I have Rose, which is a really pretty, just like natural red, and then I have Pink Blossom. I've been loving these so much. I love that they're hydrating, but they give you a little hint of color. I've already tried the Milani Moisture Lock Lip Treatment, but I am going to be using it this month a little bit more regularly to see if it can just really help keep my lips super hydrated. Okay, so here are some close-ups of the face powders that I'm using. Not much has changed. You guys already know that these are my favorite Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder, which I've been using to set all of my foundation. And then Benefit's Hello Flawless is a great option. So I did grab my IT Cosmetics, this has like a really long name I think, IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Poreless Finish HD Micro Powder. This one is in a translucent shade, and I decided to try it out again because I used to love it. It was like my absolute favorite, so I wanted to try it again and see if I still like it. So as for blush, these are just some quick close-ups of the blushes that I have in my drawer right now, and I've been using all of these for a while, like the past few months, so I really do need to change it up, but I'm kind of on a blush kick with like these specific colors. I want something really natural, really simple, so I am going to be adding in 3 other blushes. So I did get some new ColourPop blushes. This one's in the shade Aphrodisiac. It's a really beautiful neutral color, so I'm going to try this one out this month. And then a lot of you guys told me to try Birthday Suit, which is a really beautiful, just like natural pink, so I cannot wait to use both of these. I feel like ColourPop blushes have been some of my favorites lately. The only other blush that I'm adding in this month is the Becca Mineral Blush in Sweet Pea. I got this one from Hotlook, and it came like broken, but I was able to fix it, and it's just a beautiful color, so I can't wait to try it out. So as for bronzers, I've been using Benefit's Hoola, which is a little bit too dark for me, but I just like the bronzers so much that I've been kind of working with it. And a ton of you guys told me to try the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I did buy it a while ago, and then I couldn't find it. So now that I found it again, I am going to continue using it this month and see how it works for me. I love how it smells though. It smells so good. It has like a coconut, just like beachy smell to it, so I love it. I forgot to mention I'm going to be using the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder again. I used to love this for setting my under eye concealer, but it's been a while since I used it. And then for my last face product, I do have the IT Cosmetics Hello Light Cream Illuminator, and I'm not generally a huge cream face product fan, but this one is insanely pretty, so I thought I would give it a shot. It is like a cream product, but it goes on so beautifully, and it almost has like a slight powder finish, so I wanted to try it this month. So I don't have a ton to update you on when it comes to these products. I've been using these mascaras for a while. The Essence Lash Princess has been my go-to. And then I love the Smashbox X-Rated. This one I tried last month, and I think it is amazing. And then I'm trying to finish up this Julep mascara because I've pretty much used most of it. So far, I'm not a huge fan of this Tarte mascara, which surprised me because a lot of you guys said you love it, but there's something about those plastic wands that really just hurts my eyes. So I don't love the wand, but I have been using it to try to decide if I like the formula. I have these Kat Von D tattoo liners here. I got them both in Play by Sephora boxes, but you guys actually told me that the brush in the one that I got last month is a little bit different, so I'm going to try both of those out. And then I just have some single shadows I've been using. I've been using this one, this Wet n Wild one, and this Balm Desert every single day. I also love this Milani one, and since I've been loving this one so much, I am adding in a few more of the Milani, I forget what the exact name is. These are the Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadows. So I do have a few different options. I'm just going to add them into my drawer and continue to use them. I love the formula. Then I have my ColourPop shadows, and there are only 2 in here that weren't in here last month. So I have Summer Lovin', which was a tie-dye shadow, and Empire, which was limited edition. I grabbed it when they were having a sale, and I love it. I'm so sad it was limited edition, but I'm working on finding a dupe. Okay, I'm almost finished, so I just have a few palettes in here. I obviously have my Coastal Scents eyeshadow palette because that one is my favorite. A lot of you guys have been wanting to see a video. I promise I will do a swatch video. I'll try to do it this month for sure, so I don't forget. I have the Tarte Lip palette. I'm on the fence. I used it a little bit, but I'm not crazy about it, but I do feel like there are shadows in here that I could get use out of, so I'm going to try it one more month, and if I don't fall in love with it, I'm going to pass it along. I have my Lorac Pro because I'm trying to finish it up this year, and then I have my Buxom Dolly's Wild Ride palette. No, Dolly's Wild Side. I can never remember the name of this one, but this has been my go-to lately. So I am going to try to use my Urban Decay Naked palette this month. This is one of my favorites. The colors are so perfect, and I feel like whenever fall rolls around, I tend to reach for it, so I cannot wait to play around with it again. And I do have my e.l.f. Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. I mentioned this in a recent video, and it made me want to pull it out and start using it again, so I will definitely be using it this month. I feel like matte shadows are just so convenient to have, especially like all matte palettes, because they go with everything. And the last thing is this Studio Makeup On The Go palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was BoxyCharm. I swatched a few of the shadows. The shimmery shades seem to be really beautiful, but I feel like these are just like my go-to colors, so I definitely wanted to try it out and see if it was a good palette or not. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Make sure you let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a review on any of these videos. I'm thinking about adding in like a review day, so I might start doing that. Let me know what you guys think. I hope that your October is going to go so well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I totally forgot to show you guys, these are the foundations I'm using, but really, honestly, nothing's changed. I've been using the Urban Decay All Nighter and the Hourglass foundation every single day, so I just wanted to quickly show you guys.